Hey, I'm Jennifer Hurvitz, and welcome to Doing Relationships Right. Raw, authentic, and insightful, this podcast is a no bullshit look at relationships during midlife. It's not just talk, it's practical advice you can use, stressing self-improvement and personal growth. This podcast guides you in navigating online dating, building resilience, and finding the right partner for a fulfilling and healthy relationship. Have questions that need answering? No worries, I've got you. And we'll figure it all out together without taking yourselves too seriously here on Doing Relationships Right. Good morning. Good morning. It's Doing Relationships Right. I'm Jennifer Hurvitz, and I'm your host all the time. All the time. I mean, I have guests that are amazing, but I'm the host of this thing, and I'm back. And it's the first week of September, or the second week of September. I don't really know, but it is September, and we're back with all new episodes for the season. So get ready for some great guests and some great topics. A couple Just Gens thrown in there. For those of you who don't know what a Just Gen episode is, it's just me. Get it? Just Jen. And I talk about all kinds of things. So if you ever are interested in asking a question, or you have a topic that you want me to discuss, please shoot me a DM on Instagram, Doing Relationships Right. And, tell me about it. Ask me about it. Ask me a question. Ask me anything, which also leads me to tell you that I have an Ask Me Anything session. If you don't want to commit to dating coaching or relationship coaching, you could just do $99, 30 minutes. Everything you can cram into 30 minutes, I will answer for you. That's why I call it an Ask Me Anything. And it's super fun. It's my most popular thing that I do. I get a lot of those, and I love it. Love to help you. So please book an Ask Me Anything sesh. The link, it will be here in my show notes. It's also on Instagram, on my website, everywhere, jenniferhurvitz.com. And that is that. Jumping into it today, let me take a drink of my hint. I don't know why I keep saying hint, because they're not sponsoring me, which also leads me to my next. If you want to sponsor my podcast, I have some openings. Oh, please, I have to drink. I have some openings for people who would like to advertise on my show. Just a little brief something about that. It is so good to advertise on a podcast. I don't think people really realize how huge our audiences are, how huge our reach is. I have packages that include social media as well. If you'd like to be, if you'd like a reel, or you want to be me to do a TikTok video, something like that. Also, I do everything myself. I record the advertisements, whatever. I write them, all that good stuff. So reach out to me if you're interested in sponsoring my show. I'm also looking for a sponsor for the whole season. So if you want to be like, if Doing Relationships Right, sponsored by Hint Water, for example, that's like the season. This season is going to be sponsored by blah, 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 blah. It's pretty huge. And just so you know, ads that are baked in, advertisements that are baked in, last forever. So even if you decide after a couple months that you no longer want to sponsor the show, which is fine, your ads that were baked in the previous episodes will be there for life. For life, everybody. So it's really something that if you have a product, or, you're promoting a book, you want to talk about a coach, anything, it's something that you probably want to look into and make sure that you're finding a host that has a big audience. Anywho, welcome, audience. I'm so happy to be here. Hooray, hooray. Let's talk about dating during midlife today. Dating during midlife. Now, midlife for me has been a little bit cuckoo. Got divorced around 40. Did the whole online dating thing. It was a shit show, but it was also good because I met my boyfriend on Match. We've been together for 7 years, almost 8. We took a break for about a year. I dated someone else. He dated someone else. And we are back together. So lots of good things to talk about. But dating during midlife is nothing like dating before you are married in your 20s or even your 30s. It's just not. It's different. You have so much more to deal with. You may have baggage, which everyone has baggage. Mine is, of course, Louis Vuitton. I don't know what yours is, but if you'd like to unpack baggage, it's always fun to find someone who is interested in unpacking it for you, hanging out with you, doing your thing because everybody has baggage. Don't tell me you don't because everybody does. Whether it's an ex-wife, an ex-husband, children, whatever it is, I guarantee you that you have shit in your life when you're in your 40s and 50s. You have hormones, you have perimenopause, you have, oh my gosh, so much going on. And I know, I've lived it. I get it. I understand it. And I'm here to talk about today dating during midlife, both exciting and challenging. Okay. Many, many people in our age group, I can say our because I'm 51, in our age group are seeking meaningful relationships and companionship. Okay. Lots of us, some of us just are looking for, nothing, permanent, just for a little fun. And that's great too. Just own it. Make sure when you're dating that you own what you're looking for. If you're looking for friends with benefits, a situationship, you want a long-term relationship, you're looking for whatever, make sure you put it out there so that you don't waste anybody's time or your own. Also, you guys, I understand that dating during midlife is nerve-wracking. You're unsure about navigating the new modern dating scene. There are new apps. Every minute there's a new app, like a new cool something going on. And it's hard and it's just much different. It's much different now than before you were married, and it can be a real big mess, but that's why I'm here. So let's talk about some tips that I have for you. What is different now about dating during midlife? And let me give you a couple tips. Number one, just be you. I know that seems so silly and like, why can't we all just be ourselves and show up as our authentic selves? And, it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard to have the confidence that you used to have after being in either, a long marriage where you're with the same person for 20 years, or maybe it was an abusive marriage, or maybe it was a bad relationship or a toxic relationship. Women, guys, everybody is vulnerable when you're dating on the dating scene again. Cut yourself some slack and just show up as who you are. Because if someone doesn't like you for who you are, or they don't like the person that they're sitting across the table from, then fuck them. It's not your person. And there are so many other people out there that do want you as your authentic self. So just be you. Embrace your unique qualities, your strengths, and be honest about your interests, your values, and your goals. Okay? Don't show up on a first date. I could like to call it a first meet, or on a dating app being someone that you're not. Look, I say this all the time. You can't fit a square peg in a round hole. Don't lie about what you like. Don't lie about your political views. Don't, exaggerate about how much you love hiking when you've never been on a hike in your life. This is your time when you're dating for the second time, when you're back out there for maybe the third time, whatever it is. This is your time to do what makes you feel good and where you are in your comfortable zone. And just be who you are and be authentic. That's what it means. Show up as who you are. If you don't like to cook, why are you saying that you want to go to cooking classes with this person and you love cooking, or you hate country music and all of a sudden you're buying cowboy boots, putting on a cowboy hat and going to see Jason Aldean? There's nothing wrong with trying new things in a relationship, but stay true to yourself. Okay. Number two, look good, feel good, and be confident. A lot easier said than done. It is, especially when you're coming out of that long-term relationship and maybe not feeling so great about yourself. Maybe your body's different. Maybe your hormones have fucked up your life. There's so many things, right? But confidence, you guys, being confident is so sexy. You got to fake it till you make it. You really do. Prioritize your health and your well-being, both physically and emotionally. If you're not ready to date, don't do it. If you're not in a good, happy spot, don't date. Nobody wants to be out with somebody who doesn't want to be there. And when I say fake it till you make it, put on a smile, do your hair, put on a little lip gloss, and head out and see if you can find that confidence. Don't look for somebody else to make you feel confident. That's not what I'm saying. Okay. You need to feel, your best self before you start dating. So whatever that means, whether it's going to therapy or getting a new hair style, or, like doing yoga or whatever it is, being mindful of your surroundings, make sure that you're doing that prior to dating. You don't want to go on a date and expect someone else to make you feel good, to use the words to lift you up. Look, we all love to be told, oh, you're so pretty and you're so blah, blah, blah. But that shouldn't be why you're dating. You shouldn't be dating to find validation. You should be dating because you want to find someone who likes you and loves you for who you are. Okay. So that's really super important. The next one, number 3, contra dating. It's a lovely word. What it means is you're basically dating outside of your type. Date outside of the box. Don't limit yourself to a specific type or criteria for a partner. Be open to meeting people who may not fit your type. Contra dating, your type on paper, but who you connect with on a deeper level. It's time to broaden your horizons, have some deep conversations. You're older, you're more mature, you're in a better place. You don't need to waste your time with somebody who may be your exact type, but is not a good human. Okay. Someone could be your type, 6'5", brown hair, likes, hip hop. I don't care what it is, but maybe they're just an asshole. Okay. Don't get caught up in, I'm going to make this work no matter what. That's a path you don't want to go on. You don't have to make it work if you don't want to make it work, right? I mean, this is your chance. This is it for you. This is that next relationship that if you find someone amazing, stick with it. And if you don't, move the fuck on. Do not get attached to someone because they are financially stable, or they seem, oh my God, they seem like a best guy, a great guy. Okay, so he has a few red flags, but oh, well, I'm not going to. Do not ignore the red flags. If something is shitty, it seems shitty, it usually is shitty. That's all I have to say. Okay, number 4, learn to use the tech. Okay, you guys, that's why I'm here. Things have changed. They're way different from when you were married. Before you were married, when you were dating. Very few of us are meeting in bars or getting fixed up anymore. Online dating could be the best way, you guys, to meet new people. If you're struggling with online dating, if you don't know where to start, if you don't know which app to use or how to write your online dating profile or which pictures to choose, hire a coach. There's no shame in this online dating game. Okay. Hire a coach. That's why we're here. We know what we're doing. We've done the research. Most of us have online dated. I would not use a coach for online dating or dating in general if they have not dated or they have not used the dating apps. If they're married, why are they dating? No, you need to find someone who is divorced, has been through the dating scene, understands what you're feeling, can empathize with you at all costs when it comes to online dating, because it's not easy. So why would you go to a coach who's married, who's never been on the dating app? It's just dumb, I think. Some people may beg to differ. Some people may say, well, this person's been married for 35 years, so she obviously knows how to do it. Well, guess what? If she's been married for 35 years, it's nothing like it was. You're not meeting your partner in college and going to fraternity houses and hanging out. No, that's not how it's working in midlife, unfortunately. So learn to use the tech. Whatever that means, learn how to use Zoom, learn how to use FaceTime, learn how to do a video call, all of those things. Learn how to do a Google search. Okay. Learn how to do a reverse Google search. When you meet someone, of course, I'm not saying stalk them, but I'm saying if you're online dating, you need to do your due diligence. I like to run a background check if this is someone that you really want to get involved with. Don't call me crazy. You should be doing it. Number 5, be patient. That's a tough one. Finding the right partner takes time, you guys, and patience. You have to learn to date. Okay, it's true. It doesn't come easily anymore. It takes practice and skills, that you may not have had from marriage. Look, you may not get those skills, making eye contact, and you're always texting. So now you have to have a conversation in real life. It's difficult. Okay. Don't rush into anything. Trust that the right person will come along. I hate this. It's such toxic positivity, but it will happen when it happens. Or, if it's right, it's right. I feel like you have to work at it. I feel like it takes effort to date, and you have to date intentionally. Got to date intentionally. You've got to be ready to read those bios, to not swipe on every Tom, Dick, and Harry that's a hottie. Have deeper conversations. This is all super important when you're dating during midlife, okay? Which leads me to number 6, use your words. This is a biggie. It's a really biggie for all your new daters. Back in the day, maybe before you were married and you played coy or you play hard to get or you leave your feelings really you keep them close to the vest. Is it chest or vest? I think it's vest. That's not how this works anymore. Dating during midlife is all about saving time and saving energy and dating with intention. Don't waste your time with someone who doesn't fit what you're looking for. Okay. You're never going to change this person. If they're in their 40s and 50s, they are who they are. If they're showing up authentically and you're showing up authentically and it fits, then great. But if it doesn't fit, move on. I say it, move the fuck on. Okay. But you got to use your words. This is a huge one. I say it all the time. You have to use your words. We're destigmatizing asking for what you want in a relationship or what you're looking for. Okay. Come to the table with your goals in mind. Say, this is what I'm looking for. I want a long-term relationship, a long-term commitment. If that's not what you're into, let's save each other time and just move forward. On the contrary, if you find someone, like let's say you're looking for fun, you're looking for friends with benefits, and you meet someone who's looking for a long-term relationship, it's not fair to them to lie or be, dishonest about what you're looking for. Because if you're looking for friends with benefits and they're looking for a long-term commitment, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. You've got to be in the same place at the same time for a real relationship to blossom. Okay, there we go. I said this before. Number 7, stay positive or don't date. Dating should be enjoyable, so don't take it so seriously, you guys. Focus on having fun, getting to know one another. Do fun things also. It's not just about being fun or being positive. It's about doing fun things. I just had a guest on, or I'm having a guest on this week talking about sober dating and about how it takes the pressure off of first meets, quote unquote, meets or dates when you're not drinking. You don't have to drink on a first date. You don't have to be like, oh my God, well, I need a drink to meet this guy. If that's the case, there's a problem. Okay. Don't put so much pressure on the date. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Laugh, take it easy, and just realize that, look, you're both just meeting a friend. You're meeting someone new. And if it works, it works. And if it doesn't, then maybe this person is a friend for life, or maybe this person is someone that you can do business with, or maybe this person that you went on a date with has someone to fix you up with if it doesn't work out with them. Look, you got to stay positive. If you're angry when you're dating and you're getting out there and you're being bitchy or you're bad mouthing your ex, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to say this? Nobody wants to go on a date with someone who's not in the right headspace. It's not fair. You're wasting their time. You're also wasting your own time. So check yourself, y'all, and just be honest and upfront with yourself. And if you're not ready to date, do something else. You don't have to date. Okay. Don't use that dopamine app, the Bumble or the Tinder, to just swipe and, not be intentional about it. You're wasting your time. Last but not least, whatever. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. Okay. Especially after a long relationship, especially if it's on your second, you're on your second, big relationship, or you're coming back out of a relationship. Nobody's perfect. Stop searching for perfection and enjoy the company for a few minutes. Just enjoy the person. If you find a new friend, awesome. I just said that. And if not, then great. Just be kind and have a good time. Smile and look for the imperfectly perfect. Maybe someone's not the most perfect, but maybe you have chemistry. Maybe they're interesting. Maybe they bring something new to the table that you didn't find in another relationship. Keep an open mind and be true to yourself. Dating over 50, you guys, can be rewarding. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I'm so old, blah, 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 blah. Staying true to yourself, caring for yourself, and being open-minded and patient. You can find the love and the companionship you seek. And if you need help doing that, if you need help finding someone, you guys, That's what dating coaches are here for. That's why I'm here. I'm not a matchmaker. Okay. Matchmakers have databases. They vet the person. You go in, you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on 3 matches or whatever it is out of a database. That is not what I do. I'm a dating coach. I'm here for you to help you through the process of dating. I've actually gotten on apps and dated for my clients. They've texted me during a date for advice. I love it. I love what I do. So I'm here and I'm here. So use me, book an Ask Me Anything sesh or, check out my dating coaching packages on my website at jenniferhurvitz.com. I'm so glad to be here, you guys. I'm so happy to be back in front of the microphone. Follow me everywhere. YouTube, I have a new YouTube channel. Follow me there. Check out my books, courses, blah, blah, blah. We know the business. I'm just glad to be here. I'm just really glad to be here. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Instagram, DM me, and we can chit chat. If you have any ideas of things you'd like me to talk about during a Just Jen, let me know. I'm also booking guests. So if you'd like to be a guest on the show, reach out to me, hurvitzatme.com, send me a pitch, and let's see what happens. That's it. I'm done with this Just Jen, but I'm not done with doing relationships right. I'll be here all season for you. So enjoy. And I'm just glad to be back. Peace, love, and so much truth. Bye, you guys. Hey, thanks for listening to Doing Relationships Right. Don't forget, if you love my content and want to show your support, subscribe, rate, and review it on your favorite podcast platform. And grab my books, Midlife Priceless, A Dating Coach's Guide to Finally Doing Relationships Right, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, and One Happy Divorce at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target.com, or my website, jenniferhurvitz.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week. Peace, love, and so much truth.